Semi-truck driver dies in Iron County rollover. Beryl family faces legal battle, and a horse trailer rolls over on SR 18.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. A semi-truck driver died early Sunday morning after their vehicle rear-ended another semi on Interstate 15 in Iron County. According to Utah Highway Patrol Corporal Haley Scheel, the incident occurred near mile marker 85 around 3:33 a.m. when the second semi, traveling without a trailer, struck the truck in front of it, veered off the right shoulder, and rolled over. The driver of the second truck was pronounced dead at the scene, while the first truck's driver was uninjured. The cause of the crash is under investigation, with multiple agencies, including the Utah Highway Patrol and Iron County Sheriff's Office, responding to the incident. Bryson and Ruth Siegmiller of Beryl, Utah are at risk of losing their home and farm after a $9.5 million lawsuit was filed against them following a tragic drowning at a family event, with the couple choosing to rely on their faith rather than legal counsel. We'll go to Jeff Richards for the full story.
It has been just over 2 years since the tragic death of 14-year-old Kevin Cooper of Beryl, who drowned in Newcastle Reservoir while he and his older brother were attending a friend's birthday party. Beryl residents Bryson and Ruth Siegmiller, who hosted the party, recently spoke with Cedar City News and shared their side of the story.
And when we were at the reservoir, we told everybody, regardless if they knew how to swim or not, everyone needed to wear a life jacket. We brought a whole bunch of life jackets, more than enough for everyone, all different sizes.
So I raced out there, and the first person I come to is her. I see Anthony in the distance holding onto this kayak with one arm, being frantic, trying to swim around it, trying to go underneath the water, trying to find his brother, while yelling, "Help, help. I can't find my brother. He's drowned." And
they're both trying to stay up, but they couldn't really do it, so they just kept going under. I never liked this because it always felt too sad to me. So experiencing was just, that didn't feel right.
The Siegmillers are now at risk of losing their home and assets after a multi-million-dollar default judgment went against them in court.
It's hard because it's like, you just feel like it's like, this isn't true. Like, this isn't what happened, but...
and we want the best for them. We want them to be happy and fair, and if they want us to pay funeral fees or anything else, we want to be able to convey that. They closed us out, but we want to communicate with them, but they want to go through this different process, this different means, and as I said in one of the letters, we're going to take you for all that you got if you don't settle with us. I wasn't expecting anything like that because it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Jeff. A horse trailer overturned on State Route 18 in St. George on Sunday afternoon after the driver lost control, causing the trailer to flip and the truck to spin, resulting in a laceration to the horse, but no injuries to the driver. Here's Alicia Lundgren with the details.
Shortly after 1 p.m. on Sunday, a truck pulling a horse trailer on State Route 18 near St. George lost control of the trailer near mile marker 7. The man reportedly tried to make a correction, but the trailer rolled over and the truck spun. The truck had a blown tire and the trailer was damaged, but the horse inside survived with a laceration on its leg. No other injuries were reported.
Thanks, Alicia. Now we'll go to Aaron Crane for your Region 9 sports recap.
Thanks, Monica. This past week in sports, and what might be a first in history of football in Southern Utah, every single Region 9 team lost on opening night. Desert Hills took a 1-point lead with less than a minute to go against Faith Lutheran in Las Vegas, but the Crusaders came back to seize the win with a field goal kicked with 1 second remaining. Snow Canyon gave visiting Stansbury all it wanted, taking a 9-0 lead into halftime before the Stallions won behind 2 second-half touchdowns. Hurricanes showed some good signs in the first game under their head coach Jerry Cohen, while Dixie, Pineview, and Cedar fell. And defending 4A state champion Crimson Cliffs was welcomed into the new season with a road loss to 3A Morgan. Dixie's Little League team fell 2-0 to Paseo Verde, Nevada in a gripping Mountain Region tournament game, ending their World Series dreams 1 game short. Despite a stellar performance from pitcher Maverick Andrus and his strong defensive efforts, Nevada's Wyatt Erickson dominated on the mound, throwing a no-hitter. Now back to you, Monica.
Thanks, Aaron. Iron County officials celebrated the groundbreaking of a new sheriff's complex and correctional facility on August 16th, marking a significant step in addressing the county's growing needs and replacing the aging jail. We'll go back to Jeff Richards for more on this story.
Ground was officially broken for a new Iron County Sheriff's Complex and County Jail on Friday. Speakers at the ceremony included all three county commissioners and Sheriff Ken Carpenter.
The Sheriff's Office Complex and jail facility is in the best interest of our growing Iron County.
Commissioner Paul Cousins then used an excavator to turn over the very first scoop of dirt, after which he and other officials gathered with hard hats and shovels to signal the ceremonial start of the project. The new facility is expected to be completed in approximately 2 years, officials said.
Thanks again, Jeff. Southern Utah's record-breaking heat and reduced rainfall are driving an increase in indoor pests as insects and rodents seek refuge from the extreme summer conditions. We'll go back to Alicia Lundgren for the story.
Southern Utah has had an unusually hot and dry summer, and the heat could encourage the region's creepy crawlies to seek relief indoors. Zachary Smith, the owner of the Pests Dude, said the state is likely to see increased activity among ants, rodents, scorpions, cockroaches, centipedes, and spider mites, among others. Bug activity is expected to die down with the first frost, but cold temperatures could cause rodents to look for ways inside warm homes.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.